waiting for. Please welcome the Pelbros Podcast.
Yo.
Sorry, it's supposed to be you anyway.
Yeah. Yo, it's good to be back. It's the Pelbros Podcast, episode 52.
52.
Has been a minute, but we're here in real life again.
Yeah, boy.
I think we did a few recently, but getting back into the routine of things gave us another bit of a break, but well deserved.
Yeah.
Look, 2022 it's been a busy year. So
Busy year, busy month, busy life, busy bees.
2 months in, and we've probably only dropped 2 episodes, but
Yo.
look, we're busy making moves outside of this.
Exactly, bro. Like, yo, just so you guys are aware. Okay, I mean, do I have to introduce myself? Like, what? Right? Hey,
No,
guys.
we've done this for 50
I mean, you guys should
episodes.
know who I am, right? Like, like
Yeah.
I'm like some new host now or some shit. Like, who's this guy? I've never heard. He's like the voice I've been hearing for the last 52 episodes and like other shit we haven't on YouTube. Anyways, not the point. I'm not going to introduce myself, all right? But what I'll say, though, is that, yo, the Pelbros right now, we're actually at an OG location of ours, the capital of our country, right? Of the good old Aussie nation, mate. Canberra,
Yeah.
ACT, Australian Capital Territory. That's where we at right now. Homie, what you going to do about it?
By the time this drops, we'll probably be out of here. So don't try to
Hey,
dox us.
No.
Don't try to rob us.
By the time this drops, your ass going to be out of here. I'm going to still be hollowing down here. I'll probably be, uploading it from here, bro, because I got Wi-Fi,
And if you're listening, then come get Ryan and his belongings.
Hey,
his
yo,
valuables.
They're
all over the place,
Yo,
alright?
keep that shit DL, bro.
Yeah.
Keep that shit down low, bro. There's a reason I'm in Canberra right now, bro, because there's a lot of heat right now in Sydney, all right? Let's just say that.
But yeah, no, it has been quite a while since we've done a recording. Which
But that's
keep us-
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's cool, because sometimes you need to take a step, away from it. That's what I'm trying to say. We're coming back with, like, new ideas and shit, things that we want to do when it comes to Pelbros and, how we can actually start to make some money from you guys listening in.
Yeah, no, I think
Because that's my only motive here.
Yeah, I think the real question here is like, do you guys really want to be listening to the game reviews? Probably not, because the Pelicans have been losing.
Yeah,
So,
true. Yeah, that is true. It's demoralizing, but it's the same shit. Like, yeah, they suck again.
Yeah, and we say that we're like broken records, but obviously we'll cover off some things that we haven't touched on.
True
the
that,
one
true
being the trade.
Yo.
Then we'll talk a bit really quickly about the All-Star game.
Yeah, sure.
And then after that, we'll just talk some shit.
Yeah, because I would say this is the official celebration, the 2-year anniversary of Pelbros.
Yeah.
/ even the episode 50 celebration too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we did see each other before.
Yeah.
Around that time for the 2 years, so
Yeah.
it was like unofficial then. But
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, we can quickly chat through that at the end of the episode. It's been 2 years, and
Yeah. And,
if
this is the first time we're recording it in Canberra, because the
Yeah.
last time we've been coming to Canberra, because me and James have come here many times. It used to be a annual tradition. However, COVID and interstate laws kind of fucked it up for the past couple of years. Except James was here last year, right?
yeah.
But I wasn't here. So now I'm here. James here for a bit. I'm staying for longer. So it's like a nice full circle, So anyways, the point is that like the last time we've been here, like in Canberra, me and James hadn't started Pelbros yet.
Yeah. I was going to say that actually.
Exactly.
The first time and the second time we've been here, yeah, we hadn't started. We hadn't
started,
created.
yeah. So now here we are finally. We're actually a lot more sober than we would usually be when we were meeting. A lot less intoxicated as we are. But cheers. We gotta have a cheers.
Cheers! Now we still got drinks
cheers,
with us,
cheers,
so
cheers.
yeah.
We still got plenty of drinks. But yeah, let's get into this. Should we talk about the trade, Mr. CJ McCollum?
Yeah, let's just get into the thick of it. So obviously the big news surrounding pretty much all teams, but Pelicans in general, was the trade that we made right before the deadline, acquiring CJ McCollum from the Trailblazers.
Yeah, boy.
Pelicans sending Josh Hart,
That's heavy though. That's heavy.
Tom Sadaransky, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker,
That's the big heavy.
and DD as well in the deal.
DD, yeah.
Forgot to mention that we were also obtaining Larry Nance Jr. and Tony Snell. So
Which is a play.
yeah, obviously we're a bit late to the party. It's already been 5 games since that trade. Do you want to give your initial thoughts and overall?
Yeah, sure. I reckon.
opinion?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, straight away it wasn't always going to be like heavy days. See to Josh Hart, but even like big heavy days for like Nickeil Alexander-Walker too. But I think for Josh Hart especially too, it's such a because he represents so much of the culture of like the soul of the team. If that makes sense. Always hustling, always giving it his all. So it is definitely a shame for him to be traded. But I think in that way, like he's okay with it in the sense that like he knows that that's the ultimate sacrifice he could do to help the team. You know what I mean? Like if that makes sense, because I think it does kind of make sense. You know what I mean? Trade away. Yeah, I mean, like if to get CJ McCollum, who the fuck else are you gonna like trade over, bro? You know what I mean? So you got to trade someone. So I think that's what I'll say. Josh Hart, that's all right. Nick Alexander, that's obviously heavy. But that's
But overall, are you happy with the trade?
Yeah, definitely happy with the trade because now we got fucking CJ, and I think CJ is just like obviously a lot of people are like, oh shit, we should know that Lonzo go. I'm undecided about that, but basically though now we've actually got like a guard who can play along Zion, BI, all the boys. But the main thing too is that like he can actually more or less consistently score for you.
I think that's a big point. Yeah, no, I feel I probably share the same sentiment as most Pels fans, but I think people knew this was coming in a sense. Like people were wanting CJ McCollum, and obviously to get that, there have to be sacrifices.
Yeah. They can't just get it for free,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Obviously, talk about Noor. Obviously, talk about Jackson Hayes. People not wanting to lose Jackson Hayes so soon, especially since he's been balling out. But as much as it is sad to see, for myself personally, Josh Hart, like you said, he embraced the city, the culture when he got traded. There was no like bad blood from like a trade perspective. He just came in. He adopted the culture, the team, the colors, and just played with his heart on his sleeve. Hustled every game. Look, Nickel hasn't been...
If anything, he's maybe a reason why we're actually technically in the play-ins and shit, and we may actually get there, because we could have just gone KO'd early this season. But
100%. He's been giving it his all and absolutely killing it. Yeah, Nickel, he's been, I'm going to just say disappointing this season. Last season, not too great either. So, I still think he has potential, but maybe that potential needs to just be unlocked somewhere else.
Utah Jazz now.
Yeah, he's been traded again since then to the Jazz. All the best to him. And then Thomas Satoransky, don't care. Deeeeep, sorry mate, but don't do steroids or don't get caught. And he wasn't playing any minutes for us anyway. But I really like the addition of CJ McCollum, like you said, a guy that can consistently score more often, shoot the three better than anyone else on the team, playmake as well. Larry Nance Jr. obviously injured right now. Tony Snell, a good kind of small forward, potentially power forward addition to the team. I think overall, it makes the roster on paper look better. But if you look at the stats, past 5 games, CJ McCollum's absolutely been killing it. Yeah, 28 points.
Have we been winning though?
Oh, not really. We're going through a tough home stretch versing a lot of good teams.
Okay,
so he's been losing a lot since he's gotten here. But 28 points, 5 assists, 5.4 assists, 42% from the three. I think he's actually just like, it's only been 5 games, but those are like his best numbers as to date. So it goes to show how much he could potentially mean to the team. Obviously, during that stint, BI has kind of just not been able to play well. I think he's just obviously adjusting to another primary scorer, another primary ball handler. Yeah. So it has taken away from BI stats, but like you said, we haven't been winning. But I think overall it helps the team from an offensive perspective, from a leadership perspective,
and also especially if we can actually get into the playoffs. You know what I mean? Now it's like you got like someone who's been deep in the playoffs. Like a proper veteran, like leader for these young cats. I reckon it's definitely a good thing, good trade.
Yeah, like you said, he's got veteran experience, playoff experience. He's dropped 50 in games. Exactly. He's choked playoffs. Yeah. He's got all the experience.
I was gonna say, a little bit of wisdom came to me in this little mind of mine, like whilst you were actually, having your say just then, mate. I want to say like what I realized just now, because this trade's been like 2 weeks or so, whatever, right? Or like for a while now, right?
Probably now, yeah. It's been quick.
I just thought just now, bro, like fucking, what makes a good trade, is like where both teams are unhappy, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That'd obviously be freaking mad devs that CJ is like been traded away, like Portland, probably more so than us with Josh Hart. Like who the fuck cares about Josh Hart, really? But you know what I mean? Like both parties are losing it because of that makes it a good trade, I feel.
Yeah. CJ's been there 9 years, so that's huge, right? Like he's definitely got that rapport and that experience with the Blazers, but in the end, they understand that they got a pretty good deal in terms of their rebuild, and Josh Hart has been absolutely killing it. He's helping them win, and since the trade, I think they've won. I don't want to say 5-0.
Yeah,
but
they're
on a streak. They're on a streak. Anthony Simons is absolutely tearing it up right now with the help of the other guys, Nurkic, Josh Hart. Don't know how Dame fits in that equation, but there's obviously a rebuild happening to some
I
extent.
wonder what they do, right?
A lot of talk. So, yeah, that's just our take. Obviously, let us know what your thoughts are. I think everyone feels somewhat the same way. CJ did have a rough first game, but he really bounced back in the other games with great offensive performances.
Yeah.
Defensively, still pretty bad. So Willie has to work on the rotations. You can't be playing Devontae Graham and CJ at the same time because defense would just collapse. I hope that improves, but that's just going to take time and obviously adjusting to defensive schemes. I heard CJ talk in a few interviews like how he has to adjust to like the calls, the plays and stuff like that. So like the plays that we run and the names of them are actually completely different plays at Portland, even though they're the exact same name.
Okay.
So he's talking about how he has to adjust and learn from that because, we're going to call something like, I forgot what the names were, but like, let's say it was like White or something.
Yeah.
That would be a specific play at Portland and then it's a completely different play in New Orleans. He'd be like, oh shit, it's supposed to be that. And then he realizes, no, it's different for the Pelicans. So look, let's give it to end of season before we really kind of rate and look back on. But at the moment, I think we're all, like you said, both parties are happy, but devastated to lose, fan favorites of the team.
Yeah, boy.
Aside from that, any other thoughts around that? The only thing I would probably say, and I'll probably break it into a bit of a rant here, is I don't know if you saw it, but
What's
CJ
up?
was at the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And because obviously he had the 3-point contest. And then they asked him, he was on the panel and the TNT guys were asking him like, have you had any contact with Zion Williamson? And he was like, no, like that hasn't spoken to him at all since the trade or just at all in general. So neither party has obviously reached out to each other. Obviously it's, you don't want to speculate that much. You don't want to look into things as hard. But at the same time, we've got this guy who's rehabbing all the way in fucking Portland who has pretty much gone MIA. We don't know the status. We don't know anything. We have no idea when he's coming back. If he's coming back, Zion.
You mean? All right.
It just seems like a really strange situation. And for me personally, I've put all my eggs in the basket that he's not coming back.
You mean this season?
Yeah. And I just feel like at some point he's just gonna he wants to get out. That's the way I see it.
What so you reckon he's gonna want to leave this like NOLA? You're saying?
Yeah, I mean, what has it indicated to us that he is keen to try and win with us for the next 5 years?
No, I mean, but like, okay, do you have any idea when it's like he has even the opportunity where he could actually be like when his original rookie contract or whatever is like running out?
I have no idea. Imagine
because I'm saying like if he's gonna be healthy for like next season, that's totally fucking cool. He's not gonna not play. You know what I mean? Like he'll play for us at least next season. You know what I mean?
It depends on if he gets injured again. We'll see.
Yeah, so. But he'll be right. He'll be right. And then what do you call it? Freaking and now we got CJ too. You know what I mean? Like it's game, bro. It's game.
Yeah, I mean that's what you hope for, but I'm not optimistic. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Look, I've put my chips away. I'm not betting on Zion anymore.
Negative Nancy, bro.
Look, CJ and BI are the future, bro. I've got to see something more from Zion in order to really believe in it.
I mean, yeah. I don't like as of right now. Like I still on my side. You know what I mean? But as only time will tell. Like you say. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Oh, red. Nothing fucked up there though.
No, all good. Aside from that, All-Star. What are your thoughts on around All-Star weekend?
All-Star.
I barely caught in here, so.
I tuned in for a bit. Pretty funny about what's it called? Was it Simons? Who's this guy?
Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes and
Tyrese.
And Tyrese Maxey was it? Oh, Maxey, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit was funny. Just missing that shit. That was a cracker. But I caught the other day, with the 3-point contest and the skills thing. I reckon the skills thing. It's pretty interesting how they've like changed up the format. That's pretty cool. But apart from that, I couldn't be fucked to watch all of the 3-point contest. I tuned back in after a few hours, and there was a slam dunk thing going on. So I was like, maybe I'll suss it out. And yeah, bro, just for like legit, not talking shit, like 2 fucking minutes, I was watching Jalen fucking Green like waste my fucking time. Like I'm like, you know what I mean? Like what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, like watching this fucking shit, right? Basically, this motherfucker's just like trying to do the same fucking dunk and failing it again and again, like unlimited fucking times. And then finally just does like a fucking whatever kind of dunk. And then I don't know, I just like, and then they scored it like a couple of 7s, couple of 8s. It's like, bro, he should be getting mad penalized for all that bullshit, bro. That should be like a fucking 3, 4, whatever. But, then straight after that, I was just like, bro, fuck this. What am I doing with my life? I just closed the rest of the shit. But then what was good for me, bro, is that like when I, jump back on YouTube and shit, I'm seeing like, YouTube comments and stuff. They're all saying like, oh, fucking, like pretty much just everyone, word around the street is that, what do you call it? The slam dunk contest was fucking trash. You know what I mean? Like the shittest one of all time. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm happy that I could tell. You know what I mean? Like I didn't lose anything. I didn't lose anything from this All-Star weekend. But yeah, I mean, there was the game going on today. Was that today or yesterday?
No, yesterday.
Yesterday. And yeah, neither me or you really caught that. So yeah, I mean, in terms of All-Star weekend, it's just like, It's like, I will admit that it was nice to kind of, because I hadn't been watching NBA in like ages, you know what I mean? Like basketball just in general for ages. But it was just nice to kind of like enjoy the sport again in like a more kind of, I guess, like fan-friendly, like fun and games kind of way. Like the skills challenge, I really, really rated watching that. That was actually really solid. It was like the Rooks, the Giannis brothers, and the Cavs, you know what I mean? I was going for the Cavs. I think the Cavs ended up winning too, which is good. Cavs, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if I've said it on an episode yet, but Cavs are going to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's my fucking prediction, but that's my bet, bro.
Fair enough.
They're not going to necessarily win it, but they'll get to
the
conference finals. That's my 2 cents.
I can't say I agree, but we'll come back to that in 6 months' time.
6 months' time?
3 months' time, whenever.
Yeah,
2 months' time, even.
Whenever,
I think
yeah,
playoffs is soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I barely caught any of All-Star Weekend. Managed to catch towards the trickle end of the All-Star game. Yeah, I mean, I just personally don't find it that interesting.
Yeah, like
especially
usually I give no shits.
Yeah, I've in the past I've only been interested on who gets the All-Star. But I do miss the times when they used to get to wear their own jerseys. Now it's like the bullshit like team jerseys. They just look shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the games are overall pretty boring. I mean, guys don't play hard. I mean, they've tried to push them to play harder in the past couple of years, but even then, you're watching like 3 quarters worth of guys just like chucking up random shots.
Yeah.
Pretty boring stuff. Yeah, and then the guys that do play hard get roasted for playing hard after, and people saying, "Oh, why is he playing hard? It's just an All-Star game," which is part of the problem, right?
Yeah,
which is exactly part of the problem. So I saw moments of like Deontay Murray trying to play hard, like in the early times, and then I saw on social media people were trying to roast him. I'm like, mate, isn't that the point? We want to see the best players play hard. So yeah, I'm not going to pay much attention to All-Star weekend in general. I know people were celebrating Steph's.
I got something interesting for you, bro. What about, obviously you can't do it with like, maybe if it was like 4 teams, it was like a little tournament, but imagine if they did, I don't want to, but what I'll say is fucking, what if they did the All-Star game, but 3v3?
Yeah, I mean, pitch it to Adam Silver.
I'm just saying.
Let's just talk to him. We can get it sponsored by Pelbros.
Yeah, would that not be an interesting idea? Yeah,
I mean,
but the other shit, we keep it the other.
I was gonna say maybe we've got to do our thing first for proof of concept.
Yeah,
we take it. Then we take it to him
exactly,
like, hey, we've got this. Yeah, we've got it down pat. We've done it. It works in Sydney.
Yeah.
Take it to the fucking.
Yeah. True.
Fair. But yeah, no. Aside from that, I think that's probably the main part of the past 2 months of what we've missed. Obviously, there's been games here and there. We've lost a whole bunch. Like I said, we're going through a tough stretch, so I think we are on a bit of a losing streak.
We're still in the playing bracket, right now, I think. But but I was going to say, like, since the Portland trade, it's pretty much now, like, Portland's going to take over.
Exactly. We've got Portland pretty much trying to kick us out. And then the Kings have been showing some promising signs. I know a lot of people were roasting the trade because, Halliburton got shafted or moved on. But they've been looking pretty sweet in terms of the offense. They started winning a few games. So, look, it's definitely not looking good. San Antonio is also tied with us, but above us because they've got the tiebreaker. All I'll say is our position was looking a lot better before the trade, like right before the trade. So we were like in that 10th spot.
Yeah.
But now that trade's happened, Portland on a 4-game winning streak, and they're 2 victories above us. So yeah, it's not looking too great.
Hey,
and that's why we haven't been recording because the life of the Pels fans.
We still got plenty of season left though, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, hopefully.
Get into the playing bracket. It's cool. Like as in like it's not like we're not like completely fucked like not gonna get it, but I reckon we can still get it. But at the same time too, if we don't get it, that's life.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of other teams to root for. That's for sure.
There's plenty of other playoffs to watch, to enjoy. Eastern Conference Finals to enjoy with Cavs.
Yeah,
Cavs versus Bucks potentially.
Your bold prediction, that's for sure. But yeah, aside from that, anything else you want to touch on, rant about, talk about? It doesn't have to be basketball related.
Yeah.
While we kind of wrap up this episode.
I mean, let's do a cheers before we continue any further. How about that? So I want to say what we're sipping on tonight is like this sick ass cocktail that it's like such a simple cocktail, right? I'm gonna give you guys a quote unquote bachelor cocktail recipe right now. Basically, you need to get a tall glass. You need to make sure it's a tall glass, yeah, James. Otherwise, you just fuck the whole thing up. It needs to be a tall glass, yeah. So don't fuck that up, yeah. Don't fuck up the glass, dude. Just get me a tall glass, okay. Tall glass. Put in a shitload of ice, basically the whole way through, right? Then you want to pour around like 1 to 2 shots. I'd say you got to do 2 shots. I reckon you got to do 2 shots because the ice will melt and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's definitely got to be 2 shots, the minimum, right? Then of gin, preferably Tanqueray or...
We're not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, true. Maybe I shouldn't say the brands, but...
Just putting it out there.
Yeah, but still, get some gin.
You can describe the brand. The one with the green bottle.
Yeah. It's from London. But basically, yeah, you want 2 shots of gin, right? Then after that, you gotta get some lime soda water. And you want to get a lime, like you want to actually get a lime itself. You want to cut that lime up. So basically, yeah, you put in the gin. Then after you put in the gin, you fill up the rest of it with the lime soda water. Then you actually put in a lime. You can, I would even squeeze the lime a bit, mix it all up, and you're sipping on luxury, bro. It's pretty much like the most like chillest all occasions drink. You know what I mean? Like I can drink this whenever the fuck, summer, winter, fucking. Wedding, funeral, you know what I mean? It's all the same. You can fucking drink like this fucking drink and be chilling, be cruising, you know what I mean? So I highly recommend this drink to people. Make sure you're at least over 18.
I was going to say legal age people. Yeah.
But if you're under 18 and going to do it, well, bro, like, if you're able to actually afford freaking, when I was fucking doing that shit, who the fuck has the money to be able to do their own cocktails, bro? Fuck that.
Yeah, we're busy drinking good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
obviously, if you're in the States, 21 plus, we don't endorse underage drinking, but you do you. We're not going to tell you what to do.
Yeah, true, bro. Like, well, I'm gonna enforce the laws to you that I like fucking like broke multiple times. Yeah. Like, shit! Oh no!
Don't put that on record.
Oh shit! I'm going to jail now.
Don't put that on record.
Oh no!
Statute of limitations hasn't ended yet. You can still get arrested for that.
Yo. I mean, yeah, we're in Canberra. They could be listening in, bro. They could just, have like microphones all over this place.
What's the spy agencies or whatever called?
I don't know. I don't know the one for Australia. Actually.
Yeah, who knows? Whatever it is, they're definitely Interpol or some shit.
Yeah,
got some.
If they're the Australian one, remember from the last place, it's definitely the Chinese.
Yeah.
You got the Chinese Communist Party definitely listening, bro. Regardless. And yeah, if you guys haven't realized, what's it called? Australia's already been bought out by China. Just so you guys know. just a simple fucking let's talk a bit of shit on the podcast. No, but all I want to say, like, having said this, right, with this drink, right, because this is the kind of drink I'm just like making up. It's easy. I've been doing it for the past like month or two. Made some for James. He's been drinking it last night and today. What do you rate it? Give me like an out of 10. Give me out of 10. You can be honest.
Yeah, it's good. I'll give you like I mean, I don't know how to give a 10 out of 10 because I don't know what a 10 out of 10 would be. So I'll give you like a 9.
Ooh.
It's like a good gin and tonic, right?
Yeah,
it's like a just refreshing drink. So it's easy to down, and I think I had like 3 or 4 glasses yesterday, not even thinking about it, right? It's just like sit there, drink, and then
it's very easy to drink, but at the same time too, it's like you said, like you can chill, just chill, keep on pumping it. Again, another cheers.
No, I was gonna say anything like I thought you still gone. Anything else from your end?
I mean, all I say is like, yeah, we're living it up here at Canberra. It's a Canberra episode. We can't have a Canberra episode without shouting out, where we're going to go dinner, bro. We're going to be going dinner tonight. Kintai, bro. Big shout out to Kintai. If you guys are ever in Canberra, we're going to try to get sponsored by Kintai.
Yeah, I know, right? We're just giving them free publicity.
Yeah, wait, legit. But Kintai is the shit. The thing is, we have Kintai in at least a couple in Sydney, though, right? Don't we?
Do we?
I feel as if, I'm pretty sure there's a kintai in like Castle Towers, like Castle Hill, but I'm pretty sure I've had it too, and it's like it ain't the same. But the thing is, the new kintai now isn't the same as the OG one, but still, the kintai in Canberra, you definitely want to hit that shit up. That's where me and James are going. So if you guys ever go in there, wherever, it's all occasions too, right? Whether it's male or whether it's female company, it's a fucking fantastic place to go, I reckon, because everyone's always like, oh, like when, people, when I tell people I'm going to Canberra and shit, oh, what are you going to do in Canberra, right? Everyone always just thinks like Questacon, right? But yeah, there's kintai too, motherfuckers. There's kintai too, that's all I want to say. And there's plenty of fucking burgers around here, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, James, I want to say this too. Yeah, I just want to say too, like a certain two Pelbros were actually, we got up in the morning, right, and we went to we went to an indoor basketball court, right, and we ended up versing some guys 3v3, me, James, and some other guy who will admit he did half carry us, versus like some 3 other guys. These guys are like international student Chinese kind of kids, right? Anyways, me and James, and it was 3v3, and first to 5 win by 2. Me and James, we won back to back, right? The first one, I ended up scoring the game winner, which is fucking sick. Yeah, bro, that's like probably like the highlight of my basketball career up to this point. and then the next game, right? What's it called? We versed like we beat him again, right? But the next game, the second game was much more closer. And James ends up winning the freaking game winner too. So I just want to say we're back to back Pelbros, like 3v3 champions rocking up here now. Like, what's good? I want to say though, James, is it true? A little fairy was telling me potentially there was some offensive play going around with you there too, bro, making that victory a lot sweeter. Is that true?
Yeah, look, it felt good to get those wins, those dubs.
Yeah,
it was a good start to the morning. Obviously, getting exercise. It's been a while since we've honestly shot the basketball.
Yeah,
so
true.
A bit rusty, but yeah, look, the guy I was defending, he was giving me a few arm bars on offense.
Yeah, he was showing me he got like some big scratch or what is that?
Yeah, I got scratched as well.
Yeah,
I think that was, I don't know whether that was when I was playing defense or offense. But
okay.
Yeah, I mean the guy I was playing against didn't show much effort on defense, but when he was playing offense, mate, he just stuck his arm out and just shoved me all the time. But in the end, I got like a couple steals from him, made him bounce the ball off his leg a few times.
Oh yeah, true. You did get some steals.
Good shit.
I
was trying to clamp him down. There was one play where he did beat me. I'll give him props for that. He got the layup in.
Fair.
I can't say I was playing that hard on that one, but all the other ones I was trying to clamp him, give him a taste of his own medicine, and kind of just shut him up. But yeah, look, they were all fair play guys. They got a few good shots in, so yeah, it was 2 good victories, and just glad that we walked away the dubs. It just felt good.
Yeah, bro, it felt very, very good. Because the entire time we were shooting like 40 minutes before that or so.
Yeah,
so trash.
Yeah, exactly.
So trash,
and also, I just want to say, gotta lay the law down on guys trying to jack our court.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they were
like this ain't a casual entry to share the court.
Yeah.
This is a booked court.
Yeah, but
just rocking up.
But what do you call it? Like they were there earlier and then they fucked off just randomly for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes or so.
Yeah,
and then they came back and then I also James, we may as well just 2v2. Then the other mates came 3v3. Let's go.
Yeah. Look, it worked out because we had pretty much gotten our free time of free court to ourselves for that 40 minutes or so, 50 minutes almost.
A little warm up,
So it is what it is. But if I'm paying $40, don't want to snitch out the place we went to, but pretty hefty fee, guys. The court should be all mine.
Oh, yeah. Let's not reveal the exact location of where we went, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to send.
I mean, there's not too many places though.
I don't want to send hackers or doxers.
Wait, we should just say. Like, I mean, we're in Canberra. Like, we're just like Kintai. What the fuck's the difference? Okay, like the recommendation where we went is ANU. In the ANU sport, aka anus. What do you call it? Fucking indoor basketball courts. The chica recession was a sweetheart. Shout out to you. However, when we're trying to walk out from the basketball fucking court after we're fucking dead, right? Like sweating and shit too. Fucking James had to change his fucking shirt. We're walking and this fucking old guy. I'm thinking, obviously has like a mask on, but he's. I'm thinking, he's like a chill guy. So I think he even had like a man bun or some shit. This old guy, right?
No idea.
Anyways, he's like, oh hey guys, hey bro, I said it was some shit, and he's like, he's just trying to fucking like be a gronk about fucking the face mask. I'm like, Yeah, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What you mean? Like, we need face masks for the fucking basketball court? What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? He's like, no, you need. And like the thing is, I would get it if it's like, with, but dude, like what? We walk in like what? 10 seconds, maybe.
Less than
Tops 20. No, tops 20. If you're like disabled, maybe. Oh yeah. I went to the toilet too, you know what I mean? So even if you didn't go to the toilet, it'd be like less than 10 seconds to get the fuck out. And this guy's trying to like gronk me about a fucking face mask when I just fucking came like from fucking, like exercise. I'm fucking gonna you put a face mask on, bro, I'll fucking vomit here. Like, is that you the fucking happened, bro? Like, the fuck, bro? I'm fucking dead, bro. I need to get the fuck out of there to fucking get some air, bro. You know what I mean? Me and James, we didn't even go inside the car for like another 10, 15 minutes to just fucking air, yeah. And we were looking for a burger place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was overall good good start to the day. Yeah, wish we could do it more often, but
Yeah.
like we had, maybe this is for another episode.
Yeah.
Clearly there's a monopoly going on in Sydney.
Oi,
Just wanna call him out.
Yeah, oi.
A bit of a monopoly on the basketball courts, so yeah, it's not something we can do that freely.
Yeah.
Just wake up in the morning and just go for shoot hoops because a lot of courts are taken, booked out. So it's a shame, but yeah, it was a good way to start the day.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say, last thing though, in relation to that is that, so from that though, like, obviously it was a good session, right? Like, and we definitely got our money's worth, right? But what I'm trying to say though, even with that, is that like, if anything, bro, like the best thing is that like the idea that came to us, like from it, you know what I mean? Like, if they fucking charged me like $200 for the fucking like court, you know what I mean? Even that would be worth, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, but
I get what you mean, but
if we end up getting
I don't know if I could justify that.
I'm trying to say, it was just it's like, but the thing is, we would not be able to have got that if we didn't play 3v3 and fucking win back to back, game winner.
That's true.
We respectively got the game winners.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick final thing from myself though, just to call out on ANU Sport. Like, yeah, you treated us well, but like y'all got freaking 2 courts there. But only like only one half is set up as basketball.
Yeah, bro.
Whereas the other half is like, no one was using it, and no one was using it the whole time that we were there.
Yeah.
But the bloody ring was all the way in freaking at the top of the roof.
Yeah.
Like, yo, there's another court on the other side.
Yeah.
1B or whatever, which had the exact same thing. Like, what's going on there? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say too, like there was plenty of like just like netball. No, not netball. What is that?
Badminton.
Volleyball. Badminton.
Badminton
Badminton setup. Okay.
which is fine, but like no one was using it during that whole time we were there. So like,
Yeah.
how hard is it for them to just pull down that 2A and let other people board there? Yeah, I don't know. That's just my mini rant. ANU Sport, get your shit together.
Yo.
Pay your people well, because that reception lane was pretty nice. And that guy that came around, he was actually coming to staunch those guys to get them off the court.
Oh, what? Oh, you mean before?
Early on. Yeah. Because I had told him. I just asked because I just asked him like, oh yeah, is it a shared thing, or is like, are we booking the court to like have the court?
Yeah.
So because I want to know, right? Because if it's shared, then fair enough. Like I'll share it with them.
Yeah.
But how are you gonna charge me $40?
Yeah.
For shared service.
Yeah.
So then she made it clear, like, look, it's yours and booked yours. If there's anyone else there, just let me know, and we'll just ask them to like move on.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Otherwise, me and James would not give a fucking shit. But it's just like, if we're paying fucking $40
exactly.
for a fucking hour,
dude. If it's shared, then I'll fucking share it with you.
Yeah.
But $40 an hour. I mean, that's probably on the cheaper end compared to Sydney, but still.
But the best thing is that it just like the situation resolved itself.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah,
like by itself naturally, so it's all good.
Yeah, we got no beef with those students, whether they're international or not. They're all good sport, but we beat them, so I'll take the win. Yeah,
true. That's bro, just like W after W, bro. What can I say, bro? Even my yesterday was a pretty big W too. Where it could have been a huge big L, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I couldn't sleep on that Sunday night, like fucked up, bro. But somehow ended up getting like a couple hours of sleep, just enough sleep on the Sunday night, and bang, me and James drove down to Canberra. Let's fucking go. But now we got. This is your last night now, innit? Oh shit! All right, because now from here we're gonna get drinks, kintai, hit up fucking. I don't know. All right, we'll see if we go to the casino. We'll see if we go to the cas. Yeah, because we did mention it before. Because all I can say is I'm a bit of a baller. Like I'm just I don't want to brag, but you know what I mean. So maybe
let's not give away too much, right?
Wait, would you play blackjack though? Have you played it? Like,
yeah, I've depends. Usually,
let's do a bit of practice before we go. We'll do blackjack, like because we're playing cards.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do a bit of blackjack before.
Well, usually, preferably, I like to play on the machines.
Yeah.
But I have played the tables before.
Yeah.
But then obviously, if I play the tables, I got to be willing to spend a bit more.
You got
to be willing to spend a bit more.
Oh yeah.
Because like the minimum's at at Star
Yeah.
are a lot higher.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I reckon definitely it'd be like minimum like 100 tops or something like that. Or what?
bro, minimum hundreds heaps. I mean,
Oh,
I'm talking
what?
minimum like per hand minimum like
Oh, per hand.
yeah per hand
sorry,
minimum
sorry,
minimum.
Yeah, true.
So
true,
whereas
true.
the machines I can control it.
Yeah,
I can stretch out like a small budget.
Yeah, I got you.
So that's how I usually play. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I have played tables before, so yeah, we'll see how we're feeling tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
I was
But I'm
originally
happy to
thinking
practice.
I'd try with 300. You know what I mean?
Shit,
But then at the
that's a
same
lot.
time too, I think 200 is all right because I don't want to do.
Dang,
100,
you're
though.
going hard. You're going hard.
Well, because the thing is that like I don't think I've done it in person, at a table at a casino.
Oh,
yet.
you haven't? Okay.
Yeah, but I've like I've been playing so many months worth of fucking GTA Online, and what we would end up doing is like I have a casino penthouse. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
in a casino
yeah,
penthouse, I
yeah.
have a blackjack.
Yeah, I know
Me,
that. I know that.
SGA, LZ, basically we're just
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
just pumping
names,
that.
hey.
Hey. We're just like pumping that, right? And then bro, I'm like, yeah, I could win. You know what I mean? Like it depends if you want to, because usually I'm just doing it just like fuck around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like the thing is, the point is that I have a familiarity with the game. I would like to try it out IRL, see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel as if I would have more control over potentially coming out with a profit as opposed to some bullshit like fucking roulette. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think blackjack's way better than roulette from a.
Yeah.
Okay, someone probably like the statisticians, mathematicians
Yeah.
probably gonna come out and say it's all the same shit. It's all chance, but at least in blackjack you get a bit of control.
Yeah.
Like you actually can control the outcome. So whether you hit or
And when
stand.
we're on the same table, me and you, it's all of us versus the dealer. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So that's
exactly,
cool. It's kind of
exactly.
like a team
Yeah,
sport too.
yeah.
So,
But cool. Let's not go into too detail.
yeah.
I'm pretty keen to practice. So
Yeah, my
Anything-
last thing I was
anything
going
else?
to say
Yeah.
though is like with blackjack, right? Because anytime I've heard like someone like won big at the casino, it's usually got blackjack too. So that's what I'm trying to say. That's
Well,
why I'm like,
yeah.
yo, I got to start fucking playing some fucking blackjack. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
sounds
you know,
good.
So yeah, gamble responsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have an addiction, call the addiction hotline.
Of your respective countries.
Yeah. Don't blame us.
Please.
You'll sign waivers by listening to this.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that wraps up the Canberra episode, the Canberra edition.
Yeah, finally. I
Pelbros.
mean, yeah, we've existed for 2 years, but in those 2 years we haven't been able to come here. So it's good to finally cross one off the board. But who knows in future? I mean, I don't think that this will be the last trip. Who knows? But you never know. You might be hearing from us from Canberra once more.
Wait, potentially. But yeah, peace with that because we've got blackjack to play, and on top of that too, more W's to be gaining. How many W's are we freaking on? I'm just saying.
Cool. Thanks for listening. Latest, guys.
Hey, there's peace.